Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on August 22, 2023. Leicester, woman attacked by men after asking for lift, trial. BBC, unregistered Dunedin taxi driver accused of kidnapping and rape after answering Facebook request. New Zealand Herald, Facebook taxi driver on trial for rape. Stuff.co.nz, taxi operator slapped with multiple charges under Sexual Offences Act. Jamaica Observer, unregistered taxi drivers rape, kidnapping trial begins. Kelowna wildfires, cooler weather brings hope as firefighters make progress. BBC, milder weather brings relief from apocalyptic Canada wildfires. Gulf News, firefighters continue to battle flames in BC, Northwest Territories. CHCH News, Canada wildfires, at least 30,000 households in British Columbia told to evacuate. Italy warns tourists to avoid sun from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. as heat wave expected. The Independent, Italy issues red alert for 17 cities as another heat wave expected from Wednesday. Anadolu Agency, English, Italy braces for a new heat wave. Teenage girl sentenced to 15 years to life for hell on wheels deadly car crash. The Independent, Ohio teen Mackenzie Sharilla who intentionally killed her boyfriend and pal in 100 mph crash is sentenced to 15. Daily Mail, teenager given 2 life sentences for murdering boyfriend and friend in 100 mph car incident. Unilad, hell on wheels. Ohio teen who killed boyfriend, friend in 2022 crash sentenced to life in prison. Theo, hell on wheels teen sentenced for killing boyfriend in intentional 100 mph wall crash. Cambodia, son of longtime ruler Hun Sen becomes PM in historic transfer of power. The Guardian, Cambodia Parliament elects Hun Sen's son, Hun Manet, as new PM. Al Jazeera English, Hun Manet, walking his father's path into Cambodia's top job. France 24 English, will Cambodia's new government improve EU ties? DW, English, Cambodian lawmakers elect Hun Sen's son as next leader. X removes Holocaust-denying post after Auschwitz Museum criticism. Saudi Arabia border guards likely killed hundreds of unarmed migrants crossing from Yemen in recent years, report claims. Sky News, Saudi Arabia accused of killings on Yemen border in new report. Channel 4 News, did Saudi border force kill asylum seekers? Latest news, WION. WION, Saudi forces have killed hundreds of Ethiopian migrants at Yemen border, report. Al Monitor, hundreds of Ethiopian migrants, killed by Saudi border guards, says human rights group. The Price of Truth Review, this gripping look at Russian journalism was too dangerous to finish filming. The Guardian, meet Dmitry Muratov, the Russian risking everything to stand up to Putin. The Telegraph, The Price of Truth, Channel 4, punchy portrait of Russian journalism under fire. Financial Times, The Price of Truth, meet the journalists taking on Putin. The New Statesman, TV Tonight, the remarkable story of the editor of a Russian independent newspaper. Hawaii wildfires, the red Lahaina house that survived Maui fires. BBC, how one Hawaiian miracle house survived the Lahaina wildfires, ITV News. ITV News, Maui homeowner reveals property upgrades that left her house spared in wildfires. The Independent, the ecological impact of the Maui wildfires. CBS News, in Maui and across America, climate change and extreme weather are hurting housing affordability. Ukraine lines up destroyed Russian tanks in central Kyiv. Brics Group looks to expand at summit despite divisions among key members. The Guardian, South Africa won't be bullied to side with global powers, says Ramaphosa. Al Jazeera English, The Times view on China's growing influence, brittle Brics. The Times, the Brics are neither the anti-West nor a bloc. Bloomberg, opinion, Narendra Modi's diplomatic foray, navigating Brics summitry in South Africa. Canada wildfires, Trudeau criticizes Facebook over news ban amid crisis. BBC, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau slams Facebook for blocking Canada wildfire news. The Independent, Canada PM Justin Trudeau blasts Meta for blocking news during wildfires. Hindustan Times, Trudeau says Meta choosing profit over fire safety. Reuters, Online News Act, group calls for Facebook, Instagram boycott. Russia-Ukraine war at a glance. What we know on day 545 of the invasion. The Guardian, her hand was still warm, remembering the victims of deadly Russian strike on Chernihiv. Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, Russia-Ukraine war updates, Ukrainian drone shot down over Belgorod region. Al Jazeera English, Russia-Ukraine war at a glance. What we know on day 544 of the invasion. The Guardian, Ukraine vows retaliation after deadly Russian missile attack on theater. Fukushima, wastewater from ruined nuclear plant to be released from Thursday, Japan says. The Guardian, Japan to start releasing Fukushima water from Thursday. Al Jazeera English, Fukushima nuclear disaster, Japan to release treated water this week. BBC, Japan government makes final plea to gain fisheries understanding for Fukushima plant water release. The Independent, Japan set to decide on Fukushima water discharge on Tuesday. Maui wildfires, Joe Biden visits Hawaiian Island after days of criticism. Sky News, Biden tours overwhelming Hawaii wildfire damage. BBC, Joe Biden promises Maui help after killer wildfire. The Telegraph, Biden meets Maui locals on visit to wildfire-stricken Lahaina. The Independent, U.S. President Joe Biden visits Maui after deadly wildfires. ABC News. Ukrainian drone destroys Russian supersonic bomber. BBC, Russia scores double hit with missile attack on Chernihiv theater. Politico Europe, Ukraine drone strike reportedly destroys Russian flagship supersonic bomber. The Guardian, 2 Ukrainian drones downed over Moscow region, says Russia. BBC, drone attacks target Moscow's luxury suburbs with near miss at Russia Today chief Margarita Simonyan's mansion. Thaksin Shinawatra, Divisive ex-PM returns to Thailand after 15 years. BBC, Thaksin Shinawatra, exiled former PM jailed on return to Thailand. The Guardian, Thailand's former PM Thaksin Shinawatra returns from exile ahead of key vote. Financial Times, Thailand's ex-PM Shinawatra immediately arrested as he returns after 15-year exile. The Independent, Thaksin Shinawatra returns to Thailand after 15 years. Wagner Group chief Yevgeny Prigozhin shares first video address since aborted mutiny. Sky News, Wagner chief Prigozhin seen in first video address since coup attempt. BBC, Wagner making Africa even more free, says Prigozhin in first post-rebellion video. The Guardian, Wagner boss posts first video since Russia mutiny, hints he's in Africa. Al Jazeera English, Russian mercenary leader Yevgeny Prigozhin said to be recruiting Wagner strongmen for Africa. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.